What's up, world? Now, before I start this video, I know not everyone's going to believe in the same exact things I believe in, and everyone's not going to have the same opinions I do. But I wanted to talk about this subject because it's something I believe in, and it may not exist or be real to a lot of people, but to most people it is. And I'm not generalizing people here. I'm saying there are some that, some humans on this planet that believe in these things, and then there's others that don't. Now, I don't want to offend anyone here, and if I offend anyone with what I'm about to talk about in today's video, I humbly am sorry for anything I say. Now, let's be I believe unicorns exist. I believe dragons exist. I believe in magic. I believe that there's a pot of gold at the end of every rainbow that's been booby trapped by leprechauns. I believe leprechauns are real. And there's so many, things that I wish I could have a dragon, even though it'd probably eat me in 2 seconds. Or burn me alive. Unless I was, a dragon by heart, which I believe I am. And, I believe that magic exists. Even though, Harry Potter in that whole world is fictional, I still believe it exists. I believe witches exist. And I'm not just talking about the brewing in the cauldron or Hansel and Gretel type witches. I'm talking about all witches. And I believe, that, anything's possible, really. And it may not seem like I'm the know all be all of all these things that I'm talking about in today's video. But I believe that these things exist. And I don't know if I've ever talked about this on my channel. And if I have, you guys can, tell me in the comment section down below. I even believe that, there's a galaxy like the Star Wars galaxy. And I'm not just talking about the Disneyland or in Disney World adventures that you can do at those theme parks. I'm talking about actual, I believe there's a planet called Tatooine somewhere in another galaxy or another dimension or whatever you want to classify it as. I believe there are other dimensions that we haven't fully explored yet. I believe, this is about what I believe. And it may sound ridiculous and it may sound far-fetched and not everyone may agree with my, what I believe in and what my opinions are on this matter. I just think that magic, witches, dragons, leprechauns, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that's booby trapped, anything you think that's far-fetched and unrealistic, I believe to be true. And it may seem like I'm preaching to the choir to some, and and people think I'm crazy for believing in this stuff, but I believe in it. And that's just, that's just who I am. That's who I've been. And that's what I wanted to discuss with you guys today. Because that's what's important to me, is that I believe in this stuff. Even though it may not make a whole lot of sense to every single person. But to most people, to most human beings on this planet, who've watched every single Harry Potter film, believes that magic is real. And everyone who's watched Game of Thrones or learned about Chinese history believes that dragons exist. And, and anyone who's from Ireland or, and I'm not trying to offend anyone, like I said at the beginning of this video, they believe that there's a leprechaun at the end of the rainbow that leaves a pot of gold that's booby trapped. And, all of that stuff. It just, And I believe that we live in one dimension, but there's many dimensions and there's many galaxies that exist on this planet, or in this solar system, or beyond this solar system. And I believe, in maybe another galaxy or another dimension, in the Lord of the Rings movies are real, and the Star Wars films are real, and the Harry Potter stuff is real, and dragons existing and causing mayhem exist, and superheroes exist in that other dimension or that other galaxy that's far away from ours. I don't know how else to explain it to you guys. It may not make sense to a lot of you, but for those that know what I'm talking about and understand what I'm talking about, there are those out there who believe in every universe, if you will, that have these things that I believe in, that they believe it exists, just like I believe it exists. And it's not just me. You can ask anyone who believes in the Harry Potter franchise, anyone who believes in the Star Wars franchise, anyone who believes in the Game of Thrones franchise or series, or whatever you want to call it. Anyone who's ever watched the Leprechaun films or has been to Ireland and seen it firsthand. That's just what I'm saying today in today's video. I don't expect you guys to watch this video or understand where I'm coming from in this video, and that's perfectly okay. I'm okay with that. And you may not even be able to watch this because of what's happening with this new law with FTC and the COPA and stuff like that, which is Child Protective Law or something like that. I just want to let you guys know what I believe in, and hopefully some of you believe in the same things or may not believe in it at all. And that's okay. I hope you guys have a great day. You know the drill. Keep real. And I will see you tomorrow with the brand spanking new vlog. Bye-bye.